Well, Course in Miracles comes in the form of a set of books. Actually, it's published as one volume now, but it's a 3-volume book. It was dictated by an inner voice in the mid-60s to early 70s to a psychologist named Helen Schuckman, who's at the Columbia University Medical Center. And it's very hard to categorize just because it's unlike anything else. The best way to categorize it would be as a spiritual path. It is in the form of an educational course. It has a text and a workbook for students and a manual for teachers. But it's a very, very unusual educational course. It's designed to take you through a process of learning, but that learning is really a process of inner transformation, whereby you learn a whole new way to look at the world, at other people, at yourself, at reality itself. And by learning a different way of seeing things, if you really internalize that way, then you have a whole new way of experiencing things. And so that's what the Course's program is about. The text teaches you the thought system whereby you will see things differently, the thought system that you will eventually internalize completely, but initially you'd have to learn it just intellectually. Then the workbook takes you one step further, and there you take the thought system you learned in the text and you practice it. You learn various forms of spiritual practice that involve applying that thought system to situations, to people, to yourself, and if applied correctly enough, you will have a different experience. And that experience means a deeper internalizing of the thought system. Then the 3rd volume is the manual for teachers, and that really involves the 3rd step, or represents the 3rd step of the course, which is to take what you've internalized of that different way of seeing things and give it to other people, really in the form of demonstrating the love and forgiveness that are the hallmarks of that thought system. And by demonstrating that to them, you not only help them, but you reinforce in yourself that thought system. And that really is the final way in which it's internalized, through the reinforcement of giving it away. But not so much through preaching, really through example, through demonstration. So the goal of the Course is that you go from being one kind of person to being a very different kind of person. The Course thinks the human condition is one of fear, and one of anger and attack, and one of egocentrism. The Course is trying to take you from there to being at peace, to being above all forgiving, loving to everybody you meet, and no longer being egocentric, but instead being focused on helpfulness, so that you see love and helpfulness going out from you, and that convinces you something, or convinces you that you're not the person you thought you were, that maybe you're innocent, maybe you're holy. So the ultimate goal is a profound transformation of both our inner experience and of the way we live, our behavior as well.